We're going to talk about the intro to Fire and Rain by James Taylor. If you're a fan of James Taylor or fingerstyle guitar in general, this is a great song to learn because it uses so many of his kind of trademark techniques. First thing, we're going to use a capo at the 3rd fret, and in different recordings or live performances, he'll either play at the 2nd fret or the 3rd with the capo. We're going to use the 3rd, but we're going to talk about it as if it's open. So for instance, we'll call this chord an A and this chord an E, just so it makes a little more sense in case you're wanting to move your capo to another spot for your singing. Another thing is that when you watch James Taylor play, he does really unique chord voicings, one of which, his D major, looks like so, where instead of fingering it the way we normally play it like this, he'll flip these fingers to where his pointer finger's on the 1st string. So that it's really loud, that sound he loves of hammering on. And the same thing with his A major, he'll flip his fingers around like so, so his pointer finger is hammering from the A sus to the A major. But we're going to keep it standard for today, because we can still get a good hammer with our middle finger and our ring on the A and the D. So to start with, we look at these little triads that the song starts with. We're basically playing 5th string open and creating this little triad as if you're coming from the bar chord shape. And we're sliding that up, excuse me. And this next shape, we think, oh, there's G major, that's a G major little triad. But really, since we have this E in the bass, the notes become, they would form an E minor 7 chord. So really we're saying A major, E minor 7. Now in the way it sounds, we move down here to this D, and a quick little thumb on the bass note. Now this is a suspension. This is a big James Taylor trick, he loves this. So he begins by playing the 4th string open, then with his middle and his pointer finger, plays the 1st and 2nd strings, adds the middle finger, lifts it back up, then we go to A. Now, even though in the recording he'll play, I love a live version I saw when he was really young where he plays, throws in that extra little triplet little slur, and I think it's a fun way to play it. So after this D, we go to A major. We arpeggiate through the chord from strings 5, 4, and 3, and then the melody we're trying to bring out is D, C sharp, B, and A. And the way we do that, what I like to do is play the 1st and 2nd string together as I come down. So it'd be A sus 4, A sus 2, and stop on the root. So we got so far. The next chord we're going to go to is we stay on this A, and the A hammers from, and then, I know it's not on the recording, but I love it. It's on a live version he did. To E major, and here we have kind of a break. We play the E major chord, and then we just string 4, 3, and 4, so it'll sound. And that sets us up for this next kind of doozy of a little arpeggio. We're going to play, it's basically a G major 7, and so we'll finger that by adding our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Our pinky will go to the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, and our middle finger will go here at the 2nd fret of the 1st string. You can also play it in this finger, but to get there, I'll usually come from here. So what we do first is we're going to use our thumb, our pointer, our middle, and our ring, and we're going to arpeggiate strings 6, 4, 3, and 2. So I'll play, and then we play 6, 4, 3, 1. So you might want to practice that a lot. It's hard to do an arpeggio from string 6, 4, 3, and then over to 1 because your ring finger has to reach a little bit further. Now to end that, after our 2 arpeggios, we'll play the 6th string, the 2nd string, the 3rd string, the 6th string, the 2nd string, and the 6th string. So that ending has that little syncopated feel. When you play that quickly, it's just like the thumbs driving. So that's it. We'll learn the rest a little bit later. Thanks.